Hey guys, I'm Caralee with Caralee Styles. I'm a bridal hair specialist and a CMVIA bridal hair educator. I do on-site special event styling, and I'm so excited to be here today to share with you this really beautiful classic updo today. So I show a lot of lower bun techniques. Today I'm going to show you something that's a little bit higher and on trend with what we've been seeing throughout the year with like 90s looks, and it's just a really fun style. So come along and I will teach you how to do it. Coming in here at the nape area, we're going to take a slice horizontally. And once we have that sectioned out, we're going to determine what kind of hair type the client has. If they have medium to thick hair, if they have finer to thin hair, we are going to pin the rest of this hair up using our CMVIA clip. This clip is so amazing. It really has like a good grip, so it can hold a lot of hair at once. So we're gonna come in here with this horizontal section that we created. So we're gonna come in here and take our CMVIA texture iron at the nape and just kind of stamp down about 4 fingers. And we're gonna continue to do this throughout the entire head. I'm using my CMVIA tail comb to create the clean sectioning. Again, you're just gonna come in here using your texture iron and go about 4 fingers down. So just stamp, stamp, stamp. And this is a micro crimper. You can see how that looks. So it's not going to leave a huge mark on your hair. It's going to be very minimal, and so you won't see a lot of that crimp mark. Once you have all of your hair crimped with the texture iron, you can come in and just split the section into 2, pull the hair forward, and then we're gonna come in here using our CMVIA Artist Series 2-in-1 Marcel wand curling iron, and I'll show you. So I'm going to be taking bigger sections today. Normally I come in and do smaller sections when I'm curling, but today I'm not going to do that because we don't need a very tight curl. So I'll show you how that looks. We're going to start in the middle of that hair section and just kind of curl our way up. We want to get really close to the roots, and that's going to create an even distribution of heat to make that curl really nice and curl. Now you can kind of let go and bring that down, those ends into the barrel as well, just to kind of round that out. Same thing, we're coming in here, we're taking a vertical section, and then we're just going to take our iron, start in the mid shaft of the hair, and then you're going to work your way up. You can see I'm pulling that hair down towards the ground, and even if it comes loose like that, that's okay too. We're just going to kind of come back up, start where we left off, work our way up to the root area, the scalp, and then we're working our way down. You can see all that hair is just kind of coming down. Same thing with this section. We're just gonna take all this hair. I like to run my curling iron through it a little bit just to get that heat through there a little bit more. And then I'm working my way towards the scalp. This Marcel iron is a 1-inch, and it has 3 different temperature heat settings, which I love. There's a colored hair option. So if you color your hair, you can have the heat, safety, and protection with temperature control with your barrel iron. And so we're coming in here, we're just kind of getting all that hair curled and just dropping. It does not have to be perfect because we're gonna throw this into an updo. Coming in here with my CMVIA Artist Series paddle brush. I love to use this when I'm doing updos. It just really goes through that hair really well, and it creates a shine, and it's anti-frizz. So I'm just creating that beautiful kind of comb through here with the brush, And then I'm going to run my iron through this top section. Again, it doesn't have to be super precise. The curls do not have to be perfect. We're gonna be brushing through these curls as we go, so they do not have to be perfectly sectioned or anything like that. And you can see how beautiful those curls look. And you can also come in here and take your Samvia Artist Series wand, Marcel, and just kind of pull that. So let me show you that really quickly. So you can just kind of unlock it here and that pops right off. And then it becomes that wand part. For the sake of the demonstration today, I'm gonna actually leave the Marcel part on, but I wanted to show you that. That's one of my favorite little tips and tricks from using the Samvia tools. You can see like what a nice, smooth, frizz-free canvas we have now once we use our paddle brush. And just kind of go off base and then curl all the way to the scalp. And then we're just gonna pull down and let that curl just drop. We're going to start the back combing process. So what I like to do is just start at the top of the hair, at the crown. We're just gonna lift the section up. It's about 1 inch. Pull that directly off scalp. And then we're just gonna bring our comb, and this has such small teeth, it really works nicely when you come in and back comb. So it's really gonna give that lift in the hair that you need. We're gonna come over here and just kind of even out and our back combing, and then we're going to come about 4 fingers off the scalp. Now we're gonna continue that same back combing pattern to the middle of the head. Now we're gonna brush it out, so don't worry. It looks a little crazy right now, but it's totally okay. So we're gonna come in using a texture dry mousse from Air. We're just gonna kind of put that in, I'm gonna emulsify that into my hands. We're gonna run this through. It goes on wet, but then it dries. We're gonna come in here with our paddle brush, kind of just brush down. We wanna eliminate any frizz. Wide, it gets a lot of hair and it eliminates a lot of time. Now, you're gonna need, for the style, you're gonna need a couple elastics, your tail comb, and we're gonna just take these sections here. So you can see how I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna take a section on the right and go to the center. And the same thing on this side. We're gonna leave those front pieces out. So the bang area is just gonna remain in the front right now. And your sectioning here with your tail comb can just be zigzagged. You don't wanna take a straight line. That's gonna create a really harsh line in the hair pattern. You have all of the hair gathered in your palm. You're just gonna take your elastic, come in and just create a ponytail, and then create 1 loop. So just kind of create that loop right there. Come in here and use an open pen and just stick that right in the center to hold it in place. Now we're gonna pin this hair. We're gonna actually just kind of pin this up for the time being. We're gonna come in here on the other side and we're going to create the same exact thing that we just did up here. So we're gonna do a loop, we're gonna create a ponytail, hold that ponytail in the palm of your hand, and then we're gonna create a loop, and then we're going to pin it as well. Once you have that section where you want it, you can just take your pin and stick it right in the center as well. Detailing all of this style out, and that's going to be really simple. It's just a matter of taking our bobby pins and kind of sticking them strategically in between the knots that we've created or the buns that we've created, and that's just going to create a lot of movement in the hair. Just kind of am taking the remaining hair, lifting, and then pinning. And we're gonna come down here at the bottom and just loop that one more time. Taking an extra large bobby pin here and just kind of coming up and in to that bun area. I'm gonna come in here at the front and take my Samvia tail comb and just lift up on that hair and create a little backcombing just to give it a little lift. You're gonna repeat the same exact steps on your right side. Backcomb a little, let that hair live. So here you have a holiday glam style, if you will, or just a modern French twist, mid-bun. I was really going for like that 90s look, so you can see how that kind of looks like that. And then in the front, we just have our two bigger sections with our curtain bangs, if you will. And I love how that looks. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I'm Caralee with @Caralee Styles. I'm so happy to be here today with you as a Samvia ambassador and a bridal hair educator. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you come back for more. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.